your shout outs.
Hey, our next guests are here. We've got Essen Smith and Justin Cunningham. They are the co-founders of Social Work, helping out a lot of Chicagoans, keeping people and high schoolers alert and still working and doing good things out there in the community. Thanks so much for being here, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So you guys have some pretty cool programming going on while we're all stuck at home.
Yeah, we do. We have a resource list that came out. We have a 30 days of OpenMike, which is an incentive for high school students. And we also have this really cool workshop series that we just released as well.
That's awesome. Because you really got to keep people's minds going and keep them busy so that when we are able to get back outside, it kind of is a seamless lifestyle transition, right? If you can.
If you can. We're trying our hardest though.
In essence, I imagine, it's an organization that helps people out with, arts, creativity. And I imagine that is such an important part, even during this quarantine period, that everyone still tickle the left side of their brain and get creative.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why the 30 Days of Open Mic Challenge has been really inspiring, not to only, as the creative to create some of these pieces, the spoken word artists, the dancers, the, singers, the poets, but it's been really amazing and beneficial to watch on the other side too, just, for those that aren't that creative, like me, able to get that creativity from the high school students from all around the world. The last winner was from California, so that was super awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
How is it being set up? How's this challenge working?
Oh, so basically every Sunday we announce the prompt for the week. So each day has an associated prompt to it. And every day the kids are able to, or high school students rather, not kids, are able to respond in whatever best way they see fit. And every Sunday we also announce the new winner of the previous week, and they're awarded $500.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's great. And it's great just to get the exposure. I mean, some of these kids are probably, I hate to say kids, high schoolers are probably getting in front of a lot more eyeballs than they ever really thought was possible.
Yeah, and they're like networking virtually, right? And lifting each other up via the challenge. We're seeing people connect and talk about future projects. And that's what it's all about, just allowing them to create their own community and, know that they're the engine that pushes this world forward.
Justin, one of the things I love about SocialWorks is it really kind of garners the strength of existing organizations or existing groups in the communities, and kind of as a way to bring people together. Just even on your homepage, listing resources for people to do what to do in Chicago. It's a driving force in creating new stuff for people, but it's also harnessing that power that exists in our communities already.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all know that community isn't lost, when proximity is. And, we're just really blessed to be in Chicago that's full of a lot of go-getters, hustlers, and people who really care. So when we put some of our resources together on the SocialWorks site, we were really able to capture all the nuances and the different perspective, of relief. Because it's not all the same. I might be an essential worker, then you come home and you're a parent, and it's like, how can we able to provide relief when you're wearing that hat at that moment? And I think that once you go to the SocialWorks site and you look at our resources, there's coloring books by Hebrew Brantley, by We All Live Here. There's cooking tutorials with you and your children. So it really just speaks to, just life now and life at home. So check it out.
I love this because I feel like we're giving some of the power back to high school children, just because when you're getting a little bit older, as an adult, it's up to you to take control of your mental and emotional well-being, your psychological well-being. And so being able to find an outlet like this for yourself, I imagine that being something that's really important. Being able to put the power back into children's hands.
Are you guys, is it just for high schoolers too? Or are you guys kind of running the gamut of who you're helping out?
Oh, we're helping out everyone.
Yeah, we're helping everybody. Sorry.
So the challenge is for high school kids, but SocialWorks is it has no age barriers, correct?
Correct. We do focus on our youth, but there's so many ways that you intertwine with the youth, so if we're helping students, we can't forget about our teachers and administrators. You know, like you all said, we're a community, and we have to work and really put the pieces together to try to, you know, sustain that whole.
One of your programs that I've always loved is the My State of Mind thing. And during this period, especially, being aware of what's going on inside your head and being able to communicate and talk through it, gosh, it's more important than ever.
It is. And you do see a small glimpse of My State of Mind right now on our website during that resource list. You know, one of the first things you see is this really robust list of all these hotline and text message mental health providers. And that came from straight, you know, My State of Mind. So unfortunately, My State of Mind isn't out right now. It will be releasing soon, but some of those resources, you can dive in and get that wellness right now.
I imagine there were a lot of parents when, you know, CPS decided to close schools initially too, because a lot of them were not set up for e-learning, or some people didn't have access to, you know, either the electronics themselves or Wi-Fi, the internet. They probably were looking to people like you guys to really give them guidance on what to do with the kids moving forward.
Well, we hope so. That's what we're here for. That's another reason why we created our whole response to COVID is like 3-pronged. So we did the resource guide. We also have the 30 days of OpenMike, but we also have this workshop series. And that was more of our response in kind of that educational space, right? We knew that a lot of kids were going to be out of school. And this was before we got the word that nobody's going back to school, right? So this was kind of our take on trying to fill that space that kids had when they were going, you know, to school during the, you know, 9 to 5 school day or 9 to 3 school day. So Workshops is our webinar series where we're bringing friends from all over, you know, cooking tutorials, DIY art classes, dance workshops, African dance. I'm so excited for the African dance workshop next week. And we have 13 classes Monday through Friday, 3 classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then 2 classes on Tuesday and Thursday. And basically that's our way to allow people to come in virtually and still get that educational component, that fun entertainment component, and just ease the day a little bit, SocialWorks style.
I would argue that this could go even further than, because sometimes I feel like we're educating in a classroom and we need to get outside the classroom and actually experience and do and learn from real professionals that are doing some of the things that we're interested in now. I think that's super cool that you guys are doing that with the workshop series. I just saw on your Instagram page a few of the people that are going to be featured. I will ask though, for summertime, and now that we know that school isn't going to be in and we're going into the summertime, and we all know how Chicago braces for kids being out of school for the summer, do you guys have any different kind of plans or ideas that might be implemented then?
Yeah, we definitely do. One of our favorite, and I know it's definitely Chance's favorite initiative that we do is Kids of the Kingdom. It's a 7-week summer day camp that we've been able to do, you know, that hasn't gone away since the last 40 years. And it's definitely not going away this year. So we're going to find a way to move our programming to the virtual space and be able to still give people that choice-based programming, that faith-based programming, and just you know, not go away. We're SocialWorks. We show up regardless.
Justin, any chance that Chance is making an appearance in any of these webinars?
Virtually, maybe.
Because you know kids want to see him.
Trying to have him cook up one of his famous grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yes.
I would tune in.
Essence, it sounds like you guys are busier now than you were before, if that's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different type of busy. We're definitely moving around less, right? But it's definitely a shift, and we're good at staying busy.
I like that.
Yeah, got to keep those Chicago kids busy, keep them out of trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the webinar series is a fundraiser too.
Oh, cool.
Money going towards the SocialWorks program?
Yeah, so our call to action when all of this is over, a lot of us are, and we see a lot of programming happening for, you know, virtual things to continue, and for digital programming to come in where things used to be, you know, in person and in convening session. So now we're more so thinking about what this time looks like when all of this blows over, right? So we still want to have some sort of in-person celebration for the kids that are losing their graduations, their proms, their championship games during this time. And we want to have some sort of, celebratory moment, whether that's an open mic space, because we actually had to cancel our 50th open mic because of COVID. So whether that's a big bang where we do a graduation, prom, open mic, all in one, for all the kids in the city that were unfortunately had to lose out on these fundamental experiences, or we'll figure out what that exactly looks like, but that's our call to action. And we encourage everyone that tunes into the webinar series to donate if they can.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of kids were left, especially high school. These are milestone events in their lives, and a lot of them are losing that. I know are very upset by that. So it's great that you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
Justin and Essence, thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Want to make sure that we get all the information out there for folks who are interested in social works. SocialWorks Shy on Facebook, SocialWorks on Twitter, SocialWorks-Shy on Instagram, and of course, webpage.org. You guys are doing great things. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, best of luck to you.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye. Thanks, guys.